Micro House, what's good, bro? Papa Hooli in the building. How you been? Can you hear me okay? Did you get a notification? How did you even see me that fast? I mean, I've been live for a minute or two, but I didn't put like a note, like this was just last minute. I just went on live. I didn't put out a thumbnail or nothing. I just went live because I didn't really know what else to do with myself. So why was JD so mad on his stream a week ago? Oh, you got the notification? Word. Sweet. Good. Next time somebody says they don't get my notifications, I'm calling bullshit on them. I'm glad that it worked for you, Mike. Thanks for popping in here, buddy. Hope you had a better week than I did. You'd have to be more specific about JD. I don't. A week ago, I mean, JD does a lot of streams, so I don't know specifically which one you're referring to. What up, JB? How you doing, bro? Oh, Sami Zayn's on SmackDown now. Sami Zayn was squatting down and was still taller than JC Mateo was standing up, choking him out. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. JC Mateo. So Big Jim runs out and then gets his clock cleaned. What an absolute failure, Jimmy Uso. Get him off my screen. I don't want to see Jimmy Uso anymore. Who this? Okay, here we go. Now business picking up, boys. Holy shit. I just rocked my whole entire setup, man. Batude. Let's go. Oh my fucking god. What? No, 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 no. What? Where is it? She's here. Lori. Oh my god. What? How are you? I I've been worried about you for weeks. I don't know where to reach out to you at, so I've just been kinda waiting to see if you show back up into JD's streams. Are you okay? You've been gone a long time. I hope you're okay. Ugh. Is it me? I feel nothing for this. I literally I have no feeling, and I'm like, "Why?" Hyper Niven, you should probably fix your underbite. You should probably not put on any more makeup. And can somebody please deflate the size of her cranium by about half so it looks more normal? Chelsea Green's or Alba Fire's cranium. How does one get a dome that big? Oh, it just started. The opening segment with Sami Zayn got switched to SmackDown, and he's going after Solo Sikoa in the United States Championship. After he's been saying for months that he's going after the World Heavyweight Championship. So, um, yeah. And I guess Sami Zayn is now going back fighting the Bloodline again. All right, we got Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Since you've been gone, Lori, Charlotte Flair is now over. Hell has frozen over. I'm sure you've been keeping up with wrestling while you've been gone, so you don't need me to explain. Oh, Charlotte Flair's got tattoos all on her arm. What the hell? She's all tatted up. Charlotte Flair's wearing a mini skirt like Alexa Bliss. It's just like I'm not. I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm just going through a bunch of shit in my personal life, and I just don't. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. But anyways, my stream time resetted today, chat. So that's why your boy's back because I've been gone for a few weeks now. Well, I've been gone since Summer Scam, but I got on here to set a reminder for tomorrow because I'm actually going to be live for AAA, Triple Mania. I'm super interested in that show, and if anyone here has never watched Triple Mania before, I highly suggest you do it. I highly suggest you do it. Android's wearing all black tonight. A $3 steak burrito from Taco Bell. What is there? 3 little cubes of steak in each burrito? Or is the burrito like really like the size of like a small pecker? I mean, a $3 steak burrito. What the fuck is that? It's got to be the size of a dog's pecker, bro. It really does. 'Cause there's no way that there's steak in there and it's only $3. Unless they're just giving us anthrax disease-ridden cattle meat. That could be it. Yeah, I'm on an ad too for some reason. Hey, actually, I don't usually get ads. Why is there an ad tonight? I don't like this. No. Going to a different site. I'm not dealing with these commercials. Um, boom, 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 boom. That's on a commercial here too. Whoever's live streaming it must have gotten rid of the commercial free tier. Oh, Lori. Yeah, I was more sad about Ozzy passing than Hulk Hogan. Maybe because they passed. Maybe because Hulk happened, a day or two after Ozzy. But man, Ozzy's death hit me hard. And then, like all of the Ozzy music I've been hearing since, like I've heard more Ozzy music being played since he died, right? And there were songs from him that I hadn't heard in so long that I didn't even realize that were like taking me back in time to different moments in my life, and it made me realize like Ozzy's catalog of music is so huge because he was around for so long. Like, he's got so many banger songs that I love, but I never grew up an Ozzy fan because my parents wouldn't let me listen to him. I didn't really discover Ozzy till, like, high school, and he wasn't somebody, like, I went out and bought his albums. Like, he wasn't somebody that I acted like, I never saw him live in concert. His songs would come on the radio, and I'd jam out to them, but it wasn't like, if I wanted to hear, like, Crazy Train or Mama, I'm Coming Home, I would play that on Spotify every once in a while, but I never fucking. Thank you, Scripps. Appreciate you, bro. Hope you're doing well, brother. Appreciate you popping in and sharing the stream. He wasn't somebody that I like actively like. He wasn't like somebody in my main rotation of like people that I always listened to. And then I heard all of his music after his passing, and it just made me realize like I've been a. Sorry, I just looked over at my PC and I'm noticing that something ain't right. But anyways, I didn't realize how much of an Ozzy fan I really was until he passed away. I've listened to so many of his songs now since he passed. Lori, it's crazy. I've listened to Ozzy Osbourne music like every day since he passed. I loved Ozzy and Sharon, the Osbournes reality TV show on MTV back in the day. I loved that shit. Thank God. Rob is on vacation, yeah, because AEW is on a fucking creative vacation. I like Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. I like this a lot. Why does the Secret Service music sound like the Bloodlines theme when they come out? Doo 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 doo. She's got a. They can't be happy about having to wrestle in a suit and tie, man. Piper Niven is gonna split her pants open. Oh, she's probably wrestling in like leggings though. Yeah, they're probably not real pants. They're probably stretchy pants. Never mind. Yeah, we don't want that wardrobe malfunction. That's for sure. Holy fuck. She does have the wrong makeup on, and she's got way too much of it on. I personally don't feel like she has a face that needs makeup. I think she looks better without it. Bro, is that a thong that they've got Charlotte wrestling in here? Last week when she put Chelsea Green's face in the cake. Pause. I don't know. Lori Lynch, if you're still here, you've been sorely missed. So whatever the reason for your absence is, I'm not gonna ask. It's none of my business. But I hope you're okay, and it's really good to see you. I really like after the week I've had, seeing you in here tonight really put a smile on my face because I've had a absolute shit week. And I know I say that frequently, but the hits just keep on coming. I'm happy you're doing better. You must have been pretty bad to not even be in JD streams at all. As if anything, as if anything Alexa Bliss could throw at Piper Niven would affect Piper Niven in any way. Like you can't even get your whole entire arm under and around her gigantic cranium for a choke out. You can't even grab your forearm with your other hand, bro. Her head is that big. That's crazy. Look at how big her head is. Just look how big her head is. I don't care that she's a bigger woman, but I've never seen anybody's, especially on a female, I've never seen a female cranium that large. And I'm just wondering what caused that. I'm wondering if she used to take steroids. Because how does one's head grow to be that large? That's fucking wild. Watching Triple Mania tomorrow? JB, are you gonna watch Triple Mania? I think it comes on at 6 p.m. my time. Walking up to Piper Niven is like you're approaching a black hole. Boom, boo. JB, you been playing the Battlefield 6 beta? Because that shit's way better than COD, bro. That shit's way better than COD. Really good to see you, Lori. Didn't I was worried. JB says, yeah, a little bit. Hopefully because you've been working and you haven't had time and not just because you're stuck playing that shit game Black Ops 6. Oh, you don't like the multiplayer? I think the multiplayer of the beta is better than COD Warzone. Billy! What up, my man Willie? Billy Bomb. What's good, bro? I can be like all the other jobber streamers. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Just kidding. What's up, bro? Hope you've had a good week. My man Willie, I know you're watching Triple Mania tomorrow, yeah? Dirty Dominic Mysterio's in a Wingstop commercial? That's crazy. That's crazy. Hell yeah, Billy. I'm stoked for Triple Mania tomorrow, man. I hope Dirty Dom wins that whole motherfucking thing, dude. I have a feeling he is. I have a feeling after tomorrow, Dirty Dominic Mysterio will be the new AAA Mega Champion. I'm for it. He's been killing it lately. He's been one of the only things I've been actively looking forward to watching on these shit shows. Oh, Triple Mania is gonna be dope, bro. Triple Mania is always dope. I don't know how dope. It might be less dope now that WWE's involved, but I don't think so. I think it's gonna be dope because I think we're gonna get some cameos from WWE on the show tomorrow, and it's gonna pop the crowd. Yeah, I think the Mexican fans who have been watching AAA down in Mexico their whole lives and shit, I'm sure they watch WWE too, but it's gonna blow their minds to have the two kind of fused together, right? To have WWE talent come into a AAA show for all them boys that are now like in their late teens, coming out of high school, early 20s that grew up watching AAA. Man, yeah, I think the roof is gonna come off the place tomorrow. I think Triple Mania is gonna be lit. Who put me on to Triple A? Somebody put me on to Triple Mania a few years ago. I think like back in 2017, 2018 is when I started watching it. It's great. It's just nonstop action. Glaswegian kiss. Why would she call it a Glaswegian? Why would he call it a Glaswegian kiss? She's from Scotland, just like fucking Alba Fire is. Nice DDT, Alexa. Charlotte with the leg sweep. Oh, Alexa was smart. She jumped off the top rope before Alba Fire got her. Oh no, it paused on. Come on, man. Don't pause on the roll up. God damn, dude. It literally froze on the roll up. Alexa pinned her. Good shit. Charlotte's in the ring barefooted. Why is Charlotte in the ring barefooted? I guess you don't need to have wrestling boots on. You know, seeing Charlotte come out in attire that's more familiar, that's more feminine, I think really does her a world of good. Her being around Alexa Bliss and being more feminine is doing her a world of good, I think. And seeing Charlotte Flair in the mid card with Chelsea Green is crazy, bro. It's crazy. Good God, Chelsea Green, man. Shit. Oh no. Ooh, Tiffany telling Nia Jax, "Come on, not backing down." I like that. Yeah, I like that they're making Tiffany like a I'm taking on all comers. Like, you want some, come get it. You want some, come get it. I like that. I like the direction that they're going with Tiffany and having her being the champion that's like welcoming everybody coming after her instead of being like all wait, why does so they still got Miz coming out with Carmelo Hayes? I don't remember last time I saw either of these dudes, to be honest. They're a tag team, Mello don't Miz. Oh, fucking somebody just fucking cut my cock off. Holy shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And to have WWE cross over and to come into their world and like have some actual WWE talent show up in the biggest show ever of the year. That roof is that whole crowd tomorrow is gonna be lit. This is not gonna be some dumbed down, overly medicated, pumped full of fucking drugs in their fast food American crowds that just sit there with their thumbs in their asses, that pay ungodly ticket prices and just sit there and don't make a peep. At least everyone else around the world is like, hey, if you're gonna rape our wallet, we're at least gonna make some fucking noise. The entire show. And if everybody thought that France stole the show last year, they're coming back for round two in 2 weeks. France is going to try to outdo what they did at was it was it what was the name of the pay-per-view last year in France? Not Vengeance, but was it Vengeance Day? I forget the name of the pay-per-view that was in France last year. Lori, are you still here? Um, what was I going to say to you? My brain just went blank. Never mind. Yeah, I hate when that happens. That's been happening to me like multiple times every day. Everyone's telling me to go see a doctor. Like losing chunks of my time. I'm losing chunks of time throughout the day. I'm like losing sentences mid sentence while I'm talking. I'm struggling, chat. I'm really bad at this streaming thing. Holy fuck. What was I gonna say to Lori? I was gonna ask you or tell you something, Lori, and I literally just my brain went blank. I'm so sorry. Are you back around for good now, Lori, or you don't know? Keep it twisted. Does anybody drink twisted tea? I feel like that stuff tastes like rusty water. Don't ask me how I know what rusty water tastes like either. Mm. Be right back, chat. I'm speaking of water. I'm gonna go grab mine. I'm dying of thirst. Wait, they're not even charging for Triple Mania? You get to watch it free on YouTube? Holy shit. This is gonna be Triple Mania's biggest audience they've ever had in their entire existence. Holy shit. Everybody can watch Triple Mania for free? Oh my god. I can't even believe that. Bro, Triple Mania is gonna dude, I just got goosebumps with the announcement of Triple Mania. I got goosebumps, chat. And I don't even fuck with Triple Mania like regularly. That's awesome that it's gonna be on YouTube. It won't be on YouTube next year, that's for sure. They will be charging primo prices for Triple Mania next year, I promise. This is a one-off to get people into Triple Mania this year. And once if there's anybody in the Hispanic community in the IWC that doesn't know about Triple Mania and they find out tomorrow, they're going to be hooked. Yeah, Triple Mania is going to do good business tomorrow by putting that shit on YouTube. For their future, anyway. I hate the introduction of Fraxium when he's like, Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Fraxium! It's like you just said Axiom. It just sounds so redundant. I don't know. It's annoying. Does anybody else like this ring announcer that the WWE hired? I don't really I don't think he sucks, but I don't feel anything when he introduces the wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? People love Tony Chimmel, and I didn't even really feel anything when he announced wrestlers. The only two people that have ever made me feel something calling wrestlers to the ring was Howard Finkel, the GOAT, rest in peace, and Lillian Garcia. That's it. That's it. Oh, um, Samantha Irvin was really good too. I'll throw her in there as my top three. Put in the chat, who's y'all's favorite ring announcer that that introduces the wrestlers to on their way to the ring? Who's y'all's GOAT? Geez, my OGs are gonna say Howard Finkel. I'm pretty sure. A few of you might say Lillian Garcia, which is also acceptable because she's a GOAT. She is a GOAT. No one will ever beat Fink, but Lillian's up there. She's a legend. I knew Lori was gonna say Lillian. I knew she was gonna say Lillian. And Howard Finkel's her second. Yep. Any wrestling fan that's been around a while, their top two is probably going to be Finkel and Garcia, or flip flopped in that order. One and two. Like this guy, like he's got the voice for it, but I don't know. He's just kind of like his whole look about him, and when he does his shtick, it's just so cartoony to me. I feel like every time he talks, Vince McMahon is somewhere just cringing. I would bet you $100 Vince McMahon don't like this dude. Did Melo just tag Miz though? Melo got in the ring and then slapped Miz's chest, so wasn't that a tag? JB, I don't remember last week, bro. I do not remember that. Willie is Howard, yeah. Yeah, most old school fans is Howard for sure. And new World Wrestling Federation World Champion. He just had that voice, man. When he would say "and new," my God, the feeling throughout my body from head to toe would just be like euphoric. Especially when it was for one of the baby faces and he would yell out "and new." Oh my God, that was the greatest thing ever. It was like a drug just pumping through my veins. What else do we have for wrestling chat this month? We got Clash in Paris. I got to make sure I don't stream too much, which is very hard to do because my streams are usually really long. And after like 3, I'm out of time for the month. So, um, hey, baseball fans in the chat, how about my motherfucking Mariners? Yeah, yeah, straight dominating baseball right now. Yeah, so happy. I'm so happy that the Mariners are doing good finally. Wish they could have done good for. Yeah, 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 yeah. You've been to the dance so many times, you can pipe down. You've had so many titles that no one feels sorry for the Yankees if they don't do anything. Literally, I don't even think you fans feel any emotion when they don't do anything. You guys are so desensitized to winning. I don't even know if you feel anything when they win. It's just like, yep. It's like DJ Khaled and another one. It's like you guys just expect it now. You know what I mean? Fuck yeah, you can smoke in here. Oh, you know what? I'll smoke with you. Hang on. I'll smoke with you. Mike Rouse, you smoke? I didn't know you puffed the Magic Dragon. If you got it, sparking. Let me get my scorpion tears. I renamed my strain scorpion tears to sicko's tear. Lori Lynch? Wait, Patrick Palmer smokes? Wait, do you all puff the Magic Dragon? Oh yeah, Billy. This year sucks ass for oh, you're talking about baseball still? I thought you were talking about well, for wrestling it double sucks on both sides of the fence, but I mean, my Mariners have never really done that great. The last time they did great, I think Alex Rodriguez was on their team, and it was like 2001. I think they just got Ichiro or some shit. Oh man, did anybody watch Ichiro's? Oh, you smokes. Well, with the never mind. I'm not gonna say anything, Larry. Uh, you should quit that though. And this is coming from a 20-year plus veteran of smoking cigarettes, me, who still vapes. But yeah, no, I had to quit the cigarettes because if you get any warning signs Like if you're feeling any physical pain and you realize you're starting to feel the pain when and after you smoke, don't ignore that. That's all I'm gonna say. Wheatley's so good, I drink it neatly. I haven't tried Wheatley vodka yet, but that's all. It's the only. I will drink anejo tequila, right? Because reposado is the golden color tequila, right? I'll drink the clear tequila in a mixed drink. I won't do tequila poppers. I can't do those. Done those too much in my youth. I can't swallow those anymore. But I mix vodka in everything when I drink because I can't taste the vodka. So I need to try Wheatley. It's hard to quit what? Smoking? Yeah, it really is. Good job, Patrick. Not in real life. Smartest one in the room right here, Patrick Palmer. Okay, that wasn't his fucking comment. There we go. Patrick Palmer. Why? I just now noticed the SmackDown ring says King of the Hill on it. What? Wait, they're bringing back King of the Hill on Hulu? That's good you've cut down, Larry Lynch. Um, you that up. What I did was like I was smoking sometimes 2 packs a day. That was on a high stress. That was like an extreme case, though. That wasn't the norm. The norm was about a pack a day for most of my youth, from like 15, 16 years old up until mid 30s, I want to say. Yeah, up until mid 30s. Then I started thinking I need to quit. And so I cut down to half a pack a day. And then I did that, and that lasted for like a year or two. And then I realized, well, this isn't getting me anywhere. So then I tried to cut down even more to like 5 a day, and then I was doing between like 5 and 10 a day for a year or so, and then finally in 2018, I just I noticed that every time I was taking a drag, at first it started out like after I would smoke, I would notice I was like, oh, I got chest pain or I got like lower back pain, right? And I didn't know what was causing it, and it got to a point where I started to realize I'm feeling wincing pain in areas of my abdomen after every drag, right? And that's when I realized if I ignore this, that's I'm probably gonna regret that because I've been smoking since I was 16 anyway. And this now I'm 40 at this point. So that's a long fucking time. So I was like, I gotta quit cold turkey. I can't smoke anymore because I'm gonna end up at the doctor. They're gonna tell me I have cancer or a tumor or something, and then I'm gonna feel stupid. So I'm like, I think my body's trying to tell me enough is enough. So I tapped out and went to vape like a fucking jobber. So now I've been vaping. Well, I quit vaping last June and made it all the way to this June. I went a whole year with no nicotine and then started up again like a dumbass. Damn, everybody left. Why did everybody leave? Are that boring? Must be. I get told quite often I'm not very fun, so I don't blame nobody for leaving. So who's the crowd cheering for? Carmelo or Fraxium? You're so nice to me, Lori Lynch. You're the best. I've missed you. So Miz slaps Carmelo and takes the credit for the pin, and he's like, "We did it," and he wants Carmelo to be all happy and shit. Why is he hugging him like they just won titles? Why is he hugging him like they just won titles? Thank you, Lori. Yuri! I like the fire. You come in here with the fire emojis right as I'm about to spark it. Hey, there's a price to pay. Time to get down on your knees and pray. Lori Lynch is here. Yuri, she's alive. We've been you know Jen's been gone for like a month. Jen just disappeared, Lori. Literally just like disappeared. No one's seen Jen for like at least a month, maybe longer. Might be longer now. JB would know. I personally think she's still around. Nobody just quits JD. Yeah, I hope she is too. But I'm thinking, she wasn't very she didn't talk about like her personal life a lot, like outside of wrestling and whatnot. But I know she's married and I know she has a kid or kids. So I was telling the chat, maybe they went on summer vacation and shit, you know what I mean? Like, is she just gonna sit there and watch wrestling all summer while she's got kids growing up? I'm probably not. If she's a mom, she's probably doing things with her family. Wait, when did Drew McIntyre attack Cody Rhodes? Have I missed something? I don't understand what's happening to my brain. TNA just fucking doing the job to everybody outside of their promotion. Did Sidro make Queen leave? I have no idea. I don't know what that means. Did Sidro make Queen leave? Queen was a mod. Queen is a mod. I'll tell you this though, Sidro. No, I'm not gonna even put it out there because it'll get somebody will tell him. It'll get back to him, and I don't want to give him that power. But oh, another Conjuring movie? Is that the only horror movie they can come up with anymore nowadays? Every year is a Conjuring movie. Fucking hell, there's like 20 of them. Conjuring is like the new Saw. Like after like episode 12, nobody gives a fuck. You can't scare us anymore. You done tortured everybody in every way imaginable. No, I don't really watch movies anymore. Mainly because I can't afford to go to the theater, and two, when you live alone, watching a movie at home is very difficult to get through a movie all the way. You've got a dog, you've got other distractions, you've got things to do around the house, you've got to get up and cook for yourself. yourself. There's constantly something you gotta be doing, so it's very hard to just sit there for a long period of time and watch a movie. If I'm gonna sit down for hours, I'm usually gaming. I'd rather be interactive and socializing and having fun than just sitting there staring at the TV, so I used to be a huge movie buff. My whole life up until I turned, like, 35, I loved movies, man. But I've heard a lot about weapons, and I wouldn't see it if I was still in a movie. I'd be too scared to see it. I don't wanna see it. I've heard that it's so deeply disturbing that, if you're not there, that movie's not for everybody, and, one guy that watches that kinda stuff for a living and does reviews on TikTok said that weapons fucked him up. So here's the thing you young people will realize. You wanna know the secret as to why sports and wrestling and shit, TV, everything was so good back in the day and it sucks now? Do you wanna know why? I have the exact reason why, and it's so simple, and I've not heard anybody figure this out, and it's the actual reason why. It literally is when you think about it. I've seen so many movies in my life, and I realized why nowadays things suck so bad and why they were so good back in the day. When you're young, when we're growing up, right, and when we're teenagers, even in our early 20s, what the people we're watching on the movie screens, for the most part, athletes, wrestlers, any form of entertainment we're watching, most of those people were older than we were. So we were watching adults that, to our eyes, they were professionals and they knew what they were doing. Now we've been watching so long, we are all older than the people we're watching. So we know in our head what should be acceptable and what should be good, but we're watching all these young people fuck up all the time, and it sucks. Who the fuck is that? Who dis? Tiffany Stratton with a custom pink championship wrapped around her waist, please. No. Oh, Julia versus Tiffany Stratton, please. Chat, what's happening here? Never mind. They just dick teased us with the possibility of Julia, US champion, versus is Julia US champion or intercontinental champ? Holy shit, my brain just farted. I literally heard fucking come out of my ear. Okay, okay, Billy. All right, bro. It was good seeing you. Okay, yeah, she's US champion. Damn, I thought we were getting teased with a Julia versus Tiffany match. Title versus title, I'm down. Woo! Welcome to Jeffrey! My man. My man. What up, Jeffrey? Thank you for popping in and sharing my stream, brother. Is Otis streaming right now? I don't remember Drew McIntyre doing this. I was probably playing Battlefield, that's why. Drew Mac and Cheese. Haha. Appreciate everybody for hitting that like button and sharing my stream. It's been a minute since I've had 7 people in here. This is dope. I didn't even put out a thumbnail or plan this. I didn't even want to type in JD's stream the other night that I was going to stream on Saturday for AAA because I didn't want people to see that and then start being like, "Oh, I'm going to stream Saturday." There's a couple people I was worried about that were going to do that, so I didn't really want to say anything. And then I thought today, let me go make a thumbnail for tomorrow because I've been meaning to do it all week, but I've been trying to get help with making thumbnails because I don't want to use StreamYard. I just want to take a screenshot of the WWE Clash in Paris sign, the logo, and post it as a thumbnail directly to my YouTube, and I don't know how to do that, and I'm trying to figure out, like, if anybody knows how to do that, please help me. I don't want to go through. I know how to do it through StreamYard, but I don't want to go through StreamYard anymore. Oh, Otis ain't streaming tonight? Okay. Oh, he's at work? All right. I was going to tell you to tell him what's up, but because I know you usually come from his stream. Shout out to Big O Gaming. It's a great promo by Drew McIntyre. That's why I went silent chat. I've been listening to him. Because he's kind of telling the truth. Yeah, Jeffrey. Apparently, Rob is on vacation, somebody said. Who has to do the Street Fighter movie? Mr. Santizap is not part of the OTS universe. I do not give a single flying fuck about Mr. Santizap. Mr. Santi Crap. Lori Lynch. You don't understand how bad AEW is. If you haven't been watching wrestling in the last month, AEW, like how would you even put it into words? So JD's stream got double Red Skies. He did Red Skies back to back. The show started off with, what was it? John Moxley versus. No, who started off the show on Dynamite? Was it John Moxley and Speedball? Queefball Bailey? I think it was. They're still death riding us to death. And he doesn't even have the title. Drew McIntyre is a motherfucking badass, chat. That's just what it is. So much so that I got to tweet that out. I'm gonna tag Drew McIntyre actually. Wait, is he on Twitter? What's Drew McIntyre's Twitter? Somebody please give me Drew McIntyre's Twitter. What is Drew McIntyre's Twitter? D McIntyre WWE? There he is. Well, why is he acting all squirrely? What's he looking at? Who back there? Jacob? Jacob way in the back peeping the scene? Or I hate DIY's theme. Lori Lynch, back to AEW. I'm not lying. I turn it on. I don't even make it 2 minutes. They performed. Sorry, I believe last week's Dynamite was Mike Bailey versus. What did I say? John Moxley versus Mike Bailey was last week's Dynamite. This week I didn't turn it on because last week was so bad. This week apparently everybody's been waiting for the Edge and Christian reunion at the pay-per-view. They gave the Edge and Christian reunion on Dynamite to a crowd of 1,500 people in a venue that sold 2,000 tickets. They didn't even sell out a 2,000 seat venue, and they gave away the Edge and Christian reunion for free on TV. No story, no epic match, and then a come together like a I don't know. This is a mockery to wrestling. We're the Rain Crashers, and we're gonna make it rain on your parade. Yeah, Mox fought Bailey last week, yeah. And he fought Kevin Knight this week. And he buried them both, right? Or did Mike Bailey beat Moxley last week and then Moxley beat Kevin Knight this week? No, stream, come back. Come back. Come back. It froze. There you go. These commercials, man, I'll tell you. Fucking A. The commercials really kill the vibes, you know? Commercial was placed specifically for Lori Lynch. Grilling deserves Pepsi. Oh, Moxley did beat both of them. Of course he did. So he buried the whole fucking team of both of them in an 8-day period. Nice. Yeah, I'm not giving Tony Khan my views. He's a piece of crap. He don't deserve my views at all. Uh, Jason G on Twitter today reposted the interview that Tony Khan did on a Dynamite from a couple years ago when he was talking about Nick Khan, and he was like, "There's only one room for one Nick Khan, one Khan in the wrestling business, and that's Tony Khan." I mean, he was talking hellish shit to Nick Khan, and the Sickos Up forgot about that. I forgot about it. I'm glad Jason G posted that online today for everybody to be reminded. Oh, they count it. They see, you know how many they count how many thousands are in the free website watching. And they'll just take that stream's average watch time and divide it by however many people were in the stream during that event, and then they'll get their rating. Come on, man. Look at the cut. WWE's taking a cut from all of these fucking podcasts. They've got Sam Roberts. They got their hand up. Sam Roberts. They're fucking tickling his fucking prostate. They're taking from Logan Paul. They're taking from. Damn. That counts if you watch on cable. It's a different metric, a different rating. Chat, how do we feel about the theme of Clash in Paris being Starry Night? Van Gogh's painting Starry Night. I love it. I saw a lot of people talking shit on Twitter about it, but I think it's great. I like how they're showing the wrestlers versus each other painted like the in the same style as the painting. I think that's pretty cool. Who? Street Profit. Oh, I don't recognize them with this new music. I thought this was the Bloodline again. Why does all the songs sound like Bloodline? I'm taking it all. This sounds just like Solo Sikoa's lyrics. Give him back his solo cup, man. I don't even like this new entrance from the Street Profits. What are they doing? Oh, they don't step halfway in the ring and then step back out, and then Montez does some swaggy shit, and then they go back in. They've complete. No. Why, chat? Are they fucking with our shit? I'm gonna go into JD's chat later after SmackDown's on. And I'm gonna just spam the word Mariners the whole entire show. All caps, just Mariners. 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 Or maybe I should wait till like after the playoffs. They're just really hot in the news this week because of how good they are in baseball this year. So Candice LeRae is walking around is crazy. That Yeah, Candice LeRae taking that spot at SummerSlam was fucking bonkers. Like I thought she broke her arm off her body. Anyways, what up, chat? Hey, I'm with you, Hellfire Kite. My car went tits up yesterday, so my last 2 days have been. I'm right there with you with the frustration, bro. You are not alone, my friend. Whatever it is that's got you down, I hope you get through it, bro. You gotta stay alive in this game. Damn, SmackDown got going kind of fast. Not gonna lie. Oh, Lori, SmackDown is back to 2 hours. I don't know if you knew that or not. It's no longer 3 hours. Okay, Lori. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out for the last hour and a half. Appreciate you so much. I was having a rotten day, and you guys popping in here, seeing your face. I've been worried about where you've been. People have been asking me, "Where's Lori Lynch? Where's Jen? Who else is missing?" There's been a number of people missing for weeks, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't have any contact with these people outside of JD's stream, so I'm glad you're alive. I hope you continue to get better. And it was really nice having your presence in my chat tonight. I really appreciate it. Hellfire Kai. You goof. I'm thinking he's having like life problems and shit, and then he types out he can't get past a part on a video game. That's funny. So bye bye DIY. He said, "Are you him or his?" Motor City Squirt Guns, he called them. Yes, sir, Mike Rouse. Next week they get a tag team match. Miz is pissing Mello off. That shit makes me laugh. Control Ultimate Edition DLC AWE. I've never even heard. I don't know what that is. What did I say, chat? I was wrong in the fact that it's not Cena's last match. I mean, it could be, but I said at some point, I was saying all year when people were like, "What's Cena's last match going to be?" I said, "Did anybody watch the interview on Impulsive with John Cena and Logan Paul?" And the topic of their conversations, it was very obvious at some point John Cena was going to wrestle Logan Paul. I called this all year long. I just thought that that would be Cena's last match. It still could be, but hey, what was the chat? What was the news with Naomi? What happened with that? They just showed Naomi on the screen holding the title and advertised for Raw. What was the news? What was the news? I could probably just type it, but I'm lazy. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Miz said Impact. Bro, I almost got Wingstop the other day, and it was gonna be like $40. I was like, fuck that. Sounds pretty cool, Yuri. Sounds like a cool game. I've been running around on Call of Duty Zombies all week trying to crack that Easter egg by myself. Shit's doing my head in. Fun map though. But tonight I'm on the Battlefield beta. Battlefield 6 beta. I highly recommend it. If you like first-person shooters, it's way better than Call of Duty. It's so immersive. It feels like you're in a war. I mean, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. Super fun. Yeah, what's up, Gary? Chat. Whoever's in the chat, what happened with Naomi? What was the announcement her and Big Jim made? I need to know. Yeah, she was on. Her and Jim were on the Stephanie McMahon podcast today. What are you curious about, Yuri? I've heard some of their songs. Funny enough, I've heard some of their songs on TikTok, and that's led me to like YouTube channels. But I don't actively like just play them and listen to them. No, but I know who you're talking about. At least Old Gods of Asgard and Powerwolf. I'm not sure if I know Brothers of Metal. Is that where they take like the Viking music and turn it into like heavy rock music and shit with like the Viking chants and stuff? Or am I thinking of something different? Clash in Paris, man. That crowd's gonna be litty. They're gonna try to top what they did last year. Backlash. That's what it was. I said Vengeance. It was Backlash. Oh, Cena. Oh, Doom, 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 doom. I appreciate everybody that's in here watching. Yeah, we are rapidly approaching the end of John Cena's career, man. We're mid-August. Can't believe we're more than 8 months into his final run. Oh yeah, we're coming. We're getting Brock Les. Oh yeah, Lori Lynch. I forgot to tell her Brock Lesnar's back. Chat. I put out a tweet today. I want to know what your thoughts are on this because I saw a lot of chatter about R-Truth, and I was thinking about R-Truth, and I put a tweet out, and I said I tagged Ron Killings, and I tagged Triple H, and I said, "Yo, Triple H, put motherfucking Ron Killings on TV. What the fuck are you doing?" Right? That was the tweet. Then I started to think about it. John Cena turning back babyface fucked R-Truth up. Cena went dark, R-Truth went dark. He sees Cena backstage, and they're both on camera. Of course he's got to come out of his dark character to be like, oh my God, you're back. So I guess WWE thought R-Truth has to become face again because John Cena's face again. I honestly believe that's what happened. Because at some point a couple of weeks ago, R-Truth posted a picture of him and a couple of guys from NXT. Who was it? Oh, Speak of the Devil. I didn't have your back. Usi. Sami Zayn, yada I mean. Sami Zayn is such a goober. Yeah, as soon as last match is gonna be crazy. Look at the way JC Mateo walks. He walks like he has to poop. He don't walk like he's like part of a tough faction. Like look at the way the other guys are walking with swagger, and Jason Mateo's like walking around on his tippy toes like he's got to take a piss and a shit at the same time. What's that about? I don't even recognize that dude. That don't even look like Matanza. It's hard for me to believe that that was Matanza. I thought Matanza was gigantic in Lucha Underground. There's something evil here. Well, since we're on a commercial, I guess I'll go feed my dog real quick. Be right back, chat. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I'm taking it all. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 dum, 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 dum. Yeah, and I went to Chick-fil-A today to get a peach milkshake, and they're like, "We're out of peach milkshakes." I'm like, "Well, the app said that they were running out till this weekend." So I ended up getting a cookies and cream milkshake, and it was still fire. Mm-hmm. Tasted like vanilla milkshakes when I was a kid. I haven't tasted a milkshake like that in a long time. Probably hella extremely artificial is what that means. And it was delicious. It was absolutely fucking delicious. After Triple Mania, we got Clash in Paris in 2 weeks. I think what other wrestling is there? What's AEW doing for pay-per-views this month, chat? Are they having one? Is Forbidden Door this month or next month? I don't remember. All In's this month, right? Or I mean All Out. I don't give a fuck enough about AEW to pay attention to what the fuck is going on with that piece of shit fucking place. Wish it would go away. I like how WWE's trying to boost TNA though. Like here, we'll help you be our controlled competition. And you've never really been that big of a fish anyway, so you'll be cool with it because you'll have us behind your back, and we'll use you to put AEW out at the same time. So it's a win-win for WWE because they basically, by and large, control the creative of TNA, and they're going to use TNA and move them time slots to go up against AEW. I heard they're moving TNA to Wednesday nights. So then, who are you going to watch? TNA or WWE? I mean, TNA or AEW? Hell yeah. It's a genius move. It really is. It is a genius move, chat, regardless of if it's moral or ethical, is not talking about that, but from a business standpoint, I mean that's how you climb higher by constantly fucking over the little people. That's why I'm not in the corporate world because that's not how I operate. You know what I'm saying? Yaraminen. I can't wait till we actually have this war with Aleister Black and Damian Priest. Or put him in a tag team and make him like a tag team. I think Aleister Black and Damian Priest as a tag team would be dope. Because Aleister Black's not really getting over, I don't think, the way we all hoped. And Damian Priest, really, he just needs somebody else. He really does. Because by himself, God bless him. It's just weird. He just don't have aura to me. I like the dude. Loved him Just nobody's the same that came from NXT Black and Gold, man. It pisses me off. Live in infamy with the Archer entrance. I missed that Damian Priest. It's like he was in the Judgment Day and changed his gimmick, but then kept his gimmick even though he left Judgment Day. And it's like, what? Why wouldn't he go back to the Archer of Infamy? It's like, we're gonna make you a babyface again, but you're gonna keep your heel gimmick. Yeah. Huh? The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Don't make no motherfucking sense. It don't make no motherfucking sense. What would their tag team name be? Who? Oh, Priest and Aleister Black. It would be. I'd call them the Sinister Ministers. That's what I'd call them. Boom, 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 boom. In fact, I'm gonna tweet that because I'm pretty proud of that idea I just came up with on the fly. Two, two. He's over, man. He is so over, Jacob. Tonga, la 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah, I'm getting no traction on Twitter, man. That's crazy. It's actually a triple whammy. This partnership with WWE and TNA, because WWE's poaching talent from TNA for NXT. They're using TNA as a feeder system for NXT, which is Raw and SmackDown's feeder system. So that's one thing. By partnering with them and having the say so and what happens with the TNA title and all this stuff that's going on and who's on what show, um, WWE is controlling their creative from afar on some level. Maybe not all the way, but on some level, they're having input in TNA creative. And that, in turn, has WWE in control of how quickly TNA grows as a company. And as WWE uses them to grow, like I said a few minutes ago, they're going to position TNA to go against AEW to squeeze whatever remaining life that that company has left. Wrestlers are going to want to go to TNA, not just NXT and Raw and SmackDown. They're going to want to go to TNA because TNA is going to go boom, 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 and AEW is going to stay where it's at or get worse. WWE is totally using TNA as their like morning star, that spiked iron ball at the end of the chain, and they're just swinging it. They're just swinging it. Yeah, Rhea still has the Judgment Day gimmick too. Yeah, you're probably right. Another Bloodline member's probably coming. Yeah, Big Shocker Bliss defeats Piper Niven in what universe? Big Chalatonga looks on Big Chalatonga. Chad, if you could only bring one person back to WWE out of these four people, who would it be? Samoa Joe, Jeff Hardy, John Moxley, or Edge? You have to bring one back. Who are you bringing? Let me know in the chat. What's Jacob going to do? Is he going to shake his hand or is he going to walk off? Triple Mania tomorrow, chat. I'm glad I'm seeing tweets from JD and from Just Alex and other content creators. Basically saying what I said at the beginning. Like, why do I remember at the beginning? I'm just like, okay, this should all be cool, but like, I just feel nothing. Like, this all means fucking what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, who cares about any of this? Like, where's any of this going? Like, I don't know. I think us fans are just tired of being fucked with. I think that's a big part of it too. I really do. Mike Rouse brings Moxley back. It sounds like Joe want to be somewhere else. Samoa Joe? That's crazy. AAA Triple Mania is being shown on the WWE YouTube channel. That's wild. That's wild. Not right now. I just mean tomorrow. Whoa. Wow. The Great Khali is in JD's chat right now. I haven't seen that account in JD's chat in a long time. That is fucking bananas, bruh. Do 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 oh we oh oh. Fuck, dude. I need to check my hang on, chat. Yo 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 yo. I lost why doesn't it show me how many? Yeah, I lost a subscriber, chat. Wonder if that's Jen. I went from 90 to 89. I wonder if she just deleted her account. But that's what happened. But that's what happened. Oh, the announcer Joe Tessitore. Really? I don't hear that he doesn't want to be there in his voice. Who the fuck said that shit? Denise don't know her ass from up. Boom. All right. Well, I was trying to make it a full 2 hours, but I think I might just cut it short at 1:59. We'll be back tomorrow for Triple A's Triple Mania, and everybody gets to watch, and I'm stoked. I am stoked. So I'll be live maybe a little sooner than it goes, maybe about like 30 minutes prior to the show starting. That way I can sit and catch up with everybody for a minute. I appreciate everybody that showed up today. To be fair, Mike, Jen did make a couple of comments and said that if wrestling continues to stay shitty on both companies, she's leaving. I was thinking about that during the show tonight. I did remember that she had told me that. She had well, not just me. She had typed it in JD's chat at one point that she would be gone. I have a feeling that she has more than one account. I just do. I still think she's in the chat. We just don't know it. That's my belief. Mike Rouse, I appreciate you, bro, for being the first and the last one in and out the venue. Hopefully I see you tomorrow, brother. Good night, Yuri. Good night, JB. Good night, Lori Lynch. So good to have you back. Billy Baum, thank you for making an appearance. Patrick Palmer coming through. Who else? Who am I missing? I said JB. I said Lori Lynch. Yuri, Palmer, Mike Rouse. Can't forget Mike Rouse. He was the first and the last one in here. So Jeffrey, thank you, Jeffrey, for sharing my stream, and Scripps. Those were the two I was missing. Thank you all. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Well, actually, I'll see you over in JD's stream, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.